Beautiful song from Plum on Tacoma Falls Radio. A special guest coming in during 5 o'clock, Ziggy the Entertainer. Don't want to miss it. Here's Building 429 at 5 before 5 on WRAF.
Sometimes it feels like I'm watching.
Need to Breathe at 14 minutes after 5 o'clock here on WRAF. Kathy Nicholson hanging out with you on this Monday. We made it to 5 o'clock. Aren't you so happy? Hey, I was mentioning last hour I did something I've never done before. I auditioned a comedy act this past Saturday with America's Got Talent. Met some really interesting characters. Some of them, I just was a little afraid of, quite honestly. And then there were others that I met, like Ziggy, that I've got on the phone with me. Ziggy, what a delight to meet you and your daughter Parker at the auditions this past Saturday.
Yes, it was. I had a great time there, and it was a pleasure to have you part of the performance even.
Now, you're from over in Athens, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're a Christian man, family man. You've got a daughter Parker that's you're trying to get involved in the business too as well, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to get her as part of the act, yes.
All right, so Ziggy was there. He was scheduled to go in right about the same time I was, and you were looking around for, like, a volunteer. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll volunteer. Little did I know what you were up to, Ziggy.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I don't want to give it away, otherwise I probably won't get a volunteer.
Yeah. But what was so funny is when I went in to do my audition, right as I was leaving, and the woman that I auditioned before that I had connected with so well, she looks and she says, I really like your material. And you may be hearing from us, of course, it'll be a little while before any of us hear from them. And as I look and walk away, I said, you know what? I can promise you this. You will see me again. Because I knew I was coming back in with you to be your volunteer.
That's right.
So as I walk in, I'm like, told you I'd see you again. But I don't let hardly anybody mess with my hair. But you did. You messed with my hair.
I did.
In a big way. So
well, hopefully you dried off pretty quick.
Yes, I did. And you had me believing there for the last 5 seconds that I was going to walk away completely unhurt, unwet, but I didn't. But it was fun.
It's a fun act. My performance it's very interactive. I try to always get, for every trick that I do, volunteers to come up on stage and actually perform with me. It brings that comedy element into it. Something that nobody's going to expect that's going to happen.
And your magic act is like family friendly, and what I love about it is you're a Christian man, so you make sure that you don't cross any of those boundaries that wouldn't be glorifying to God, and I really appreciated that.
Yeah, I mean, I've got it tattooed on my arm that I'm a Jesus freak, and I love it.
I saw that.
And, I do a full stage Christian magic show. I'm a Christian illusionist. And it's not something that I want to put in anybody's face, but at the same time, if somebody's going to ask about it and they want to, pray with me before or after the show, I'm right there, and I'm willing to do that. And, it's not like I'm trying to push anything on anyone, but if they want to be an open heart and they have any questions, I'm here to help, and I want to be open and just give the word of God.
And, I think, Ziggy, that is where all of us as Christians need to be. Not just those of us who are in front of massive audiences, but that one that's at the cubicle at work. In whatever way we can, we need to be sharing the message about who God is. Lord, help us if we don't, right?
That's what the gospel's all about the good news.
But you do have some skills. I mean, you got some mad skills. I'm just telling you, I was looking at all the things you can do. You're a stilt walker, a fire performer. My goodness. And a juggler?
Yeah, I've been doing this for 16 years, and, all along the way, I've just gained new talents. And, people call me all the time and say, hey, I'm looking for this. And like, well, I'm free to learn how to do that so I can get that job. And then I'd learn how to do it and then take that to the next level and get really good at it. And
well, now you can get my endorsement and you can get acknowledgement that you have wet the head of Kathy Nicholson, because very few people will believe that I let anyone willingly pour water on my hair.
Yes, I did.
Hey, if you would like to get in touch with Ziggy, delightful guy, as you can tell, his website is zmagicshow.com, like the letter Z is in zebra, zmagicshow.com. Hey, is Parker by any chance nearby?
Yeah, Parker's right here. She'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, let me speak at her for a moment.
Hello?
Hey, Parker, how are you doing?
Good.
You ready to pack and go to Los Angeles? I'm ready for that call from America's Got Talent, aren't you, girl?
Yeah.
You were awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
Just the cutest assistant. I felt really intimidated standing by you. And then, of course, when your dad poured all that water on my hair, I was like totally feeling insecure. But you knew that was coming, didn't you?
A little.
Oh,
I
man.
wasn't really expecting it.
Oh, yeah. I think I was starting to expect it, toward the end. I was about to, I thought I was going to get off the hook, and then right at the last minute, there it was.
Yeah.
So if folks want your dad to come out and you guys to do a show for them, y'all have to do that magic trick. I'm not saying I'm going to come and do that again, but I'll definitely suggest it as a trick.
Yeah.
All right. Well, girl, I appreciate meeting you, and you have a great evening, okay?
I will.
Mind your daddy and mind your manners and say your prayers tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me talk to your dad one more time.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Kathy.
Thanks, Ziggy. I enjoyed it. You have a great evening.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
zmagicshow.com if you want to get in touch with my new buddy I met at the auditions.
The Smoky Mountain Center for the Performing Arts in Franklin is a WRAF business